everyone. Now we will learn about conversion functions. What are conversion functions? Whenever we have a column, it has a particular data type associated with it. So if you have a column with integer type of data and you want to convert it to string type of data, you'll need to change the data in the column using these conversion functions. Why do we do this? You have seen that different type of data types have different types of functions. So if you have integer or numerical type of data, you can use mathematical functions on it. If you have string type of data, you can use string functions on it. If you have date type of data, you can do date time operations on it using the age or extract time type of formulas. So each type of data type has its own capabilities, and to use that capability, sometimes you'll need to convert the data type of your columns to some other data type. So to convert the data in the column from number or date to string, we will be using the toChar function. The syntax of toChar function is you write toChar, give the value which you want to change to string. This value can be either a number or a date. Then you'll specify a parameter which is called format mask. This format mask will have different values for number and different for date. Let us see first the values that it can have when you are changing it from a number to a string. These are the parameter values that you will need to specify when you are converting a number to string. So suppose you have a number, say 74.5. That number has 2 digits before the decimal point, then there is a decimal point, and there is one digit after the decimal point. When you are converting this to a string, you will mention it in the same way. You will say it has 2 digits which will have 9 and 9. Then you will mention the decimal point which is a dot, and then you will again mention a value which is 9. If you want extra leading zeros, you can write 0099.9, which will make it 0074.5 in the string function. This will become more clear when we look at some examples. So for example, if you are converting all the sales data which is in double precision numeric format to this type of string format. So in the string, it will have 4 digits before the decimal and 2 digits after the decimal. So we'll find out sales and toChar, what is the value sales in this format of the string from the sales table. If you want a currency symbol also, you can see L can be used as a currency symbol. So if you mention L in front of this, it will automatically put a currency symbol. By default, the currency symbol will be $. If you want to put any other symbol, you just replace this L with that particular symbol in your string, you will get that symbol. Let us go and check this in the pgadmin. So let us first select the sales value, and in the next column we will write total sales value for this order is and then we'll concatenate. If you remember, it is a double pipe symbol, and we'll then write the toChar function. Value is sales, and in the format mask we'll write 9999.99. So the string will be in this format. This is from the sales table. And let us name it as message from sales. So you can see the sales value was a double precision numeric type which had value of 261.96. Now it is in the text format. Total sales value for this order is 261.96. You can do string functions on this text format, as we already concatenated these two strings. If you want to add the currency symbol also, let us go and add a dollar in front of this. If you write L also, it will have the same impact. If you write dollar, it will add a dollar. If you want to separate these numbers with a comma, you can do that also. So with this dollar and comma, let us run it again. Let me expand it. So you can see dollar symbols are here. There is a space and you have the value also. If you want to get extra spaces, you can just add extra spaces in that text that we had. Now you have extra spaces, dollar, the value, and within the value, if there is any 4-digit number, we'll get the comma also. Let us scroll down to find if there is any 4-digit here. So you can see 1,044. So that comma is also coming. So this is how we are converting a number to a string. Let us go and learn how to convert a date to a string. So when we are converting a date to a string, we'll have to specify the following parameters in the format mask. So date will be in the format of YYYY-MM-DD. That's how we saved our dates in our table. When you are saving it as a string, you have the option of getting the date in a particular format. So for example, if you want the name of the month written completely, you can just write month. So instead of 07, it will write as July. If you want the time to be written in 24-hour format, you'll use HH24. If you want it to be used in 12-hour format, this is the way. You can use AM or PM also. So let us look at some examples of converting date into string. Let us say I have the order dates and I want to get them into this string format, MMDDYY. This by default is in YYY MMDD. This will give me the MMDDYY format. If I write it in this format, so for 21st July 2015, it will be July 21st, 2015. Let us go and write this in the PG admin interface. We will select order date. And we will convert order date to in the format of DDMMYY. Remember to put single quotation marks from the sales table. Let us run this. So you can see 8th November 2016 is 081116. If you want to write the month in the format of month name, just write month space DD space YY. When you run this, you can see you get name of the month, the date, and then the year. So you can play around with this. So if you change the case of this month also, if you write month in uppercase, the whole month will be written in uppercase. Let us run this. So you can see November will be written in uppercase. Same goes with the day parameter also. So if you write here day in caps, you will get the name of the day. And that will also be written in caps. So it's a Tuesday of November 2016. So this is how we converted dates or numbers into a string. Let us learn how to convert a string to a date and then a string to a number. To convert a string to a date, we'll use toDate function. toDate will get the string as the first parameter and then there will be the format mask. This is the same format mask, just earlier the format mask was being used to save the string in that particular format. Now this format mask is just defining the format of date in that string. So this is the same table. For example, if you have the string in this format where year, month and date is separated by a slash, you'll have to mention that YYY MM is separated by a slash and MM and DD is separated by a slash, and these are the date, month and years. So SQL will store this string as a date by understanding that this date is in this format. If you have DDMMYY, you can mention it like this. Let's go and try this in pgadmin. Select toDate, give a string of say 2019 Jan 15th, and the format mask is YYY MM DD. Select this and run. So you can see it has converted it to date. You can check the data type also, which is written as date, and it is stored as the date format. So 15 Jan 2019. Similarly, if you have date, if you have a string with DDMMYY, so 26th December 2018 will be converted from DDMMYY. Run this, and now again you have the date type column with the date stored in it. Similarly, now let us see how to convert a string to a number. Now the function will be named as toNumber. String will be the first parameter. Format mask will be the second parameter. And again, format mask will be used to define the format of the number in your string. So if your string has again 74.5, you will mention it has 99.9 format, and the same string will be stored as a number then. So for example, if you want to convert 1210.73, you will mention that it is 4 digits before the decimal, 9999, then the decimal point, and then 2 digits after decimal. If your string has currency symbol, you will mention L, or if it is any other currency than dollar, you will mention that currency symbol, then 9999.99. Let us go and run this also. Number. So this string will be 2045.0 dot 876, and I'll convert it to 9999 dot 999. Let us run this. You can see this column is numeric data type, and then now this is a number, so you can add, subtract, multiply, all those things you can do on this integer. Now if we want to convert a number which has a dollar or some other symbol in front of it, and it is also separated by a comma, so a lot of times we have slices listed as this, and it is stored as a string data type. So we'll mention L9 comma, because there is a comma also, 999 dot, there are 3 digits after the decimal. Let us run this. You can see now it is a numeric number. The symbol has been removed and it is only a number. You can do your mathematical operations on this number. So this is how we convert numbers and dates to strings and strings to numbers and dates. Thank you.